Confident Speaking Podcast, where you can learn to speak English with natural rhythm, real confidence, and fluency.
Hello, dedicated learners, and welcome back. This is Jessica.
And I'm David.
You're listening to the Confident Speaking Podcast, the unique place where you can enhance your English skills while you unwind, lie down, or even as you're falling asleep.
There's absolutely no pressure and no stress here, just authentic, real-world English that you can apply in your daily life.
And for our real-world situation today, we are concentrating on something all of us need to do occasionally.
That's right. We're going to explore the art of asking for a favor.
Asking for a favor. So let's define that. What exactly is a favor?
It's a kind act you request from someone else. Something helpful. It could be a minor request, or it might be something significant.
And, of course, you aren't commanding them to do it. You're simply asking in a polite and considerate manner.
Speaking of which, Jessica, could I actually ask you for a favor?
Oh, what is it?
Well, you see this new car over here? I find it incredibly nice.
Could you possibly buy me that car?
A car? Jessica, that's not really a favor. That is asking way too much.
I realize that. I'm only joking. Okay, let's begin by listening to a short conversation.
Don't feel pressured to understand every single word. Just listen through once, and then we will carefully break it down for you.
We will guide you through it and explain everything in the most straightforward way possible.
Let's observe how people ask for assistance in common, everyday scenarios.
Oh,
What's the matter, Julia?
it's my phone. The battery just died on me. It's completely out of power, and I urgently need to make a call.
Oh, that's not good. Who are you trying to reach?
I have to call my mom. She's expecting me, and now I have no way to let her know I'm going to be late.
Oh, I understand.
So, Alex, would it be possible for me to use your phone for just a quick call?
My phone? Yes, of course. No problem at all. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. I really appreciate it.
Don't worry about it at all.
I promise to be very quick.
Take your time. It's perfectly fine.
Thanks once again, Alex. This really helps me out.
Anytime, Julia.
All right, so Julia's phone battery was dead, and she was in a bind because she needed to make a call.
The crucial part, the most important element here, is how she requested help from Alex.
Exactly. She didn't just demand, "Give me your phone." That would sound rather rude, wouldn't it?
That's right. She was incredibly polite. She said, "Alex, would it be possible for me to use your phone for a quick call?"
Let's take a closer look at this expression. Would it be possible?
Would it be possible? It feels like you're asking a question, but it's a very gentle, soft question.
You aren't putting any pressure on the other person. You're giving them the space to easily say yes or no.
Correct. You're essentially asking, is this something you are able to do for me? It shows that you recognize it might not be possible.
Perhaps they're occupied, or maybe they just don't want to. It's a wonderfully gentle way to make a request.
You can adapt this for so many situations. For instance, would it be possible to get a coffee?
Or would it be possible to meet tomorrow?
But there are certainly other ways to ask for a favor, too.
We can employ other phrases that carry the same meaning, just with a slightly different tone. Can you share some other options, David?
Oh, absolutely. A very common one is, could you possibly?
Right. Could you possibly? By adding the word possibly, You're making the request even gentler.
You're implying, is there even a slight chance that you could do this for me?
For example, could you possibly lend me a pen for a minute? Or could you possibly help me lift this box?
You are being exceptionally polite. Another fantastic phrase is, I was wondering if. This one sounds very friendly and relaxed. It's almost as if you're thinking out loud.
Yes, you're communicating, this question has been on my mind. I've been thinking about it.
So you aren't just suddenly hitting them with the question, you're gently preparing them for it.
For instance, you might say, I was wondering if I could borrow your book.
Or, I was wondering if you have a minute to talk. It's a nice, smooth way to initiate the request.
One more useful one is, do you mind? This one is also very simple but incredibly effective.
So you would say, do you mind helping me with this?
Or, do you mind opening the door for me?
So we have several great options. We have, would it be possible? Could you possibly? I was wondering if, and do you mind?
All of these are excellent choices for asking for a favor in a considerate and polite fashion.
We've just covered how to ask for a favor politely.
Now, let's explore the other side of the interaction. How do you graciously accept a favor?
Let's see. In our dialogue, Julia asked Alex, would it be possible for me to use your phone?
And Alex's response was very fast and effortless. He said, yeah, sure, no problem.
That's all it takes. Yeah, sure is an incredibly simple and friendly method for saying yes. It sounds completely natural, right?
It's not a very formal, yes, I will permit this. It's just casual and relaxed.
Precisely. And take note of how he added, no problem. That is a key phrase.
It communicates, this is not difficult for me. This is not an inconvenience at all. I am happy to help you.
Right. It helps the other person feel at ease. It's like, oh, thank you, and your reply reassures them that it was easy to help.
So, yeah, sure, no problem, is a fantastic and common way to accept, but there are other expressions we can use as well.
Another one is simply, of course.
Of course. It might seem almost too simple, but it is a very widespread and courteous way to agree to a favor.
Yes, it's like saying, why would I even consider saying no? If a friend asks to borrow a pen, you can reply, of course.
It demonstrates that you're genuinely happy to do it.
And what about the phrase, glad to help?
That's a lovely one. Glad to help, or I'd be happy to.
These phrases convey that you are not merely agreeing, but that you feel positive about it.
You feel good about assisting the other person.
Yes, it's very warm and reassuring. It says, I'm not just helping because I feel obligated to. I'm helping because I want to.
So if someone asks, do you mind helping me with this bag?
You can respond with, not at all. I'd be happy to.
There's also another very casual option, which is simply anytime.
Anytime. I really like that one. It suggests that the person can ask you for a favor at any time.
Not only right now, but also in the future. It's a very friendly and open-hearted way to respond.
So when you want to agree to a favor, you can use these simple phrases. Yeah, sure. No problem. Of course. Glad to help, or anytime.
So we've now learned how to request a favor and how to accept one.
Now, let's analyze how Julia expressed her gratitude to Alex in the dialogue. She says, oh, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver.
A lifesaver. That is a brilliant expression. It signifies that the person helped you during a very challenging or critical moment.
It's as if they literally saved your life. Obviously, your life wasn't truly in danger, but it feels that significant because you were in a difficult spot with your dead phone battery.
It's a way of emphasizing that you helped me immensely, and I am incredibly grateful.
You can use it for something simple as well. For example, if a friend brings you coffee when you're feeling exhausted.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. Julia also said, I really appreciate it. This is another fantastic phrase.
When you say you appreciate something, you are communicating that you recognize the value and importance of the person's assistance.
Yes, I appreciate it is slightly more formal than a simple thanks, but it remains very friendly. For instance, thanks for helping me move. I really appreciate it.
But naturally, there are other, simpler ways to say thank you as well.
You don't always need a grand expression.
Sometimes just a simple thanks a lot or thank you so much is perfect.
The addition of so much or a lot just makes the gratitude feel larger and more sincere.
Or you could say, that's so kind of you.
This communicates that you view the person as genuinely good for having helped you.
Now let's examine the other side of the coin. What happens if someone requests a favor but you are unable to do it? You have to decline.
It's never easy to say no, is it? You don't want to come across as rude. You want to remain polite.
So let's first listen to another conversation to see how this situation unfolds.
Hey, John, do you have a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I was wondering if maybe you could help me with something tomorrow. I need to move a really heavy bookcase, and I could really use an extra hand.
Oh, what time tomorrow?
Just for about 10 minutes in the morning, around 10 o'clock.
I'm so sorry, but I can't. I'd love to help you out, but I have a dentist appointment at that exact time. I'm afraid I won't be back in time.
Oh, okay, no problem at all. I totally understand.
I'm really sorry. Maybe I can help you later in the day if you still need it.
That's so kind of you, but don't worry about it. Thanks for even thinking about it.
Okay, before we analyze how to say no, I want to quickly touch on a phrase Julia used in that conversation. When she asked John for help, she said, I could really use an extra hand.
Ah, I could really use an extra hand. That's a very common expression.
It's a very simple and natural method for requesting help.
It implies that you need assistance from another person because you only have two hands of your own.
Yes, it has nothing to do with literally wanting their hand.
It just means you need their help. You can use it whenever you're tackling a difficult task alone.
For example, if you're carrying many grocery bags, you could say, wow, these bags are so heavy. I could really use an extra hand.
Or if you're attempting to move a table. This table is too big for one person. I could really use an extra hand.
It's simply a common way of saying, please help me.
It certainly is.
And we also heard Julia use a phrase we discussed earlier.
She said, I was wondering if maybe you could help me.
Right. It just demonstrates how frequently that phrase is used in daily conversation.
Okay, now for the challenging part. We need to discuss how John politely said no.
Yes, it's not a comfortable thing to do, is it? You want to avoid being impolite.
John said, I'm so sorry, but I can't. I'd love to help you out, but I have a dentist appointment.
That is such an excellent way to decline. He began with an apology. I'm so sorry.
This immediately shows that he feels bad about being unable to help. It signals that it's not because he doesn't want to.
Then he used the phrase, I'd love to, but. This is perhaps the most critical component. You are telling the person, my intention is to help you, and then the but introduces the reason why you cannot.
Exactly. It makes your refusal feel much softer. You are showing your good intentions first.
And after that, you can provide your reason. John mentioned, I have a dentist appointment.
You don't need to offer a lengthy, complicated explanation. A short and honest reason works best.
What are some other methods for saying no politely?
Well, another effective one could be, unfortunately, I'm not able to.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to.
It's a little more formal, but it's very courteous.
You could say, unfortunately, I'm not able to. I have to work late tonight.
Or you can use, I wish I could, but. That's a good one too.
I wish I could, but my car is in the shop right now.
And one more, a very simple one, is just saying, I'm afraid I can't.
John actually used a version of this. He said, I'm afraid I won't be back in time.
Yes, I'm afraid here means I regret that I have to say no to you.
So, David, we've discussed accepting favors, but what if you're willing to say yes, but you'd like something in return?
Ah, you're talking about negotiating a favor. Yes, that is something we do occasionally, particularly with friends. It's like a trade.
You do a favor for me, and in exchange, I'll do a favor for you.
Right, it becomes an exchange. For instance, if you help me move my heavy furniture, I'll help you fix your computer.
A trade. But doesn't that sometimes feel a bit awkward or even rude?
It certainly can. If a stranger asks, can I use your phone?
And you agree, you wouldn't then say, great, now, can you also buy me a coffee? That would definitely be rude.
Exactly. Negotiating is a very natural thing to do with people you have a close relationship with.
Let's listen to this next conversation.
Hey, Juliet, do you have a second?
Yeah, what's up? You look a little stressed.
I am. I have a big favor to ask. I know this is super short notice, but my best friend's wedding is tomorrow, and I totally forgot about my shift. Would you be able to cover my shift for me?
Oh, wow. Tomorrow. That's really last-minute notice.
I know. I'm really sorry. I really have to be there. It's a very big deal for him.
Well, I could, but I have something really important on Friday. So I'll cover your shift if you cover my shift on Friday for me. We can just switch shifts.
Oh, you want to switch? That would be amazing. Yeah, of course. I can definitely do that. Friday works perfectly for me.
Great. So it's a deal then. I'll take your shift tomorrow, and you take my shift on Friday.
Yes! Thank you so much, Julia. You're a lifesaver. I really owe you one.
No problem at all, Michael. Have fun at the wedding.
Did you notice how clever Julia was? She didn't simply agree to Michael's favor.
She proposed a deal with him. She negotiated.
Yes, she did. She said, I'll cover your shift if you cover my shift on Friday.
That phrase, structure, is key. I'll do this if you do that.
It's a very clear and direct way to propose a deal.
You're essentially stating, my help is conditional. It is dependent on receiving your help in return.
And you can apply that same structure to many other situations.
For example, I'll help you with your homework if you help me with my video game.
Yes, or I'll lend you my car if you fill it with gas. It's very simple and direct.
But there are other phrases you can use to offer a deal too. For example, how about we trade?
Or, would you be willing to...
As in, would you be willing to help me clean the kitchen if I cook dinner for you?
You could also say something like, I can do that, but could you...
For instance, I can help you move your couch, but could you help me move my table later?
And another approach. What if I lend you my jacket and you lend me your sweater?
Yes, that's also a wonderfully casual and friendly way to propose an exchange.
All right. I believe that's everything for today's session.
Thank you so much for listening and for allowing us to be a part of your English learning journey.
We truly appreciate it.
We really do. And now we have a question for you based on today's episode. We talked extensively about favors. What is one favor that you would like to ask us? It could be a small one or perhaps even a big one.
Share your answer with us in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you.
And if you found this conversation valuable, please subscribe for more English listening and speaking practice, daily conversations, English tips, and so much more.
Keep practicing, keep improving, and take care, everyone.
Tuning into Confident Speaking Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Master English Fluency.